Welcome back to this episode of the True Talk podcast. I hope all you guys are doing well. I'm joined once again by my wife, Dee.
Hi guys, I'm so glad to be back. I hope everybody's doing well.
The first thing I wanted to talk about was a question that I've been asking myself for a while. Are we in the New World Order? If you were to ask me, in my opinion, I do not necessarily think that we're in the New World Order yet, but I feel like we're very close, especially after what happened in 2020. Even more so with all this vax mandates and all these methods of control that they've been enforcing lately, it's starting to become obvious that we're very close to something very sinister happening. It's very clear to me, at least. Now, in New York City, the vax mandate has gotten very dangerous in my opinion. If you think about it, this vax mandate is almost a method of controlling us. It's almost a method of forcing us to get in line and doing whatever they tell us to do without even questioning them. As you can see, most people went and got it without even considering anything. And I'm not judging anyone that has gotten it because I know the situation that we're in was very devastating. And some people think that what happened in 2020 isn't even real. It is real. It's just, in my opinion, it was something that was created in the lab. And people want to believe that it was leaked by accident. And in my opinion, I think it was leaked on purpose. America's ran using order out of chaos. They create the chaos so they can provide the order. And that's exactly what I believe they did with this situation. I made a whole video on Fauci where I said I believe that he was working hand in hand with the Freemasons to bring in the New World Order. And I felt like the actions of 2020 were directly linked to that. In my opinion, it clearly looks like everything that happened in 2020 was because of Fauci. The experiments that he was participating in and the experiments that he funded linked directly to the things that took place. It's clear to see that. Also, recently it came out that he was doing all types of messed up things to dogs, using them as test subjects and getting rid of them after he was done. You read a little bit more of it. You were the one that was telling me about it. What was the story exactly?
Yeah, so Dr. Fauci was using puppies as test subjects for experiments. As far as I know, these experiments involved force feeding them pills, putting them in cages with hungry sandflies, and they were basically eaten alive, and having their vocal cords ripped out so they wouldn't be heard. All of these experiments resulting into, obviously, the end of their life. Hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars were put towards these experiments. I find it crazy that that's where taxpayer funds are going to. It's also ridiculous that Dr. Fauci hasn't faced no consequences for all this stuff going on. And I also cannot believe that they found people who were willing to do these experiments, blindly following, just going along with what was said.
Honestly, Fauci has done a lot of questionable things this entire time. Makes me question him as a person, but I'm not here to judge anyone. My point is, it clearly looks like this was all their plan to begin with. I just can't trust the fact he was funding similar experiments and then all this happened and all the backtracking he's been doing. They've questioned him many times on it and he always weasels himself out of the questions. But the truth is, he knows he has something deeper to do with this. He knows that he was involved more than he wants to say. Everything that's been going on, it seems way too planned. I made a video, but I couldn't release it on YouTube. I had to release it through Patreon exclusively because YouTube would give me a community strike if I posted it on the channel. But in that video, I explained and I showed tons of proof that Fauci has a lot more to do with what happened than he's trying to admit. And I feel like these vax are just another way of controlling us, another way of making sure that we submit to their orders. It's like they're trying to strip the rights of those who don't want to get it and trying to bully them into getting it, which to me is insane, especially to those healthcare workers. And it saddens my heart because what are they going to do? If they truly don't want to get it and they don't get it, they're going to end up losing their jobs. And that's going to affect how they're going to take care of their family. If they have a mom that's sick and they're taking care of their mom with that paycheck, God forbid, they might even end up losing family members that rely on that money that they make. The government is bullying them to fall in line. It proves that they're willing to do anything. It proves that they will stop at nothing to manipulate the people and control them. They always use fear. That's how they've been operating this entire time since this happened. Well, they actually been operating like this since the beginning, but now this is like their golden ticket that they've been waiting for. They created this moment, so obviously, as you can see, they've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. They use the media to push their agenda whichever way they want it. For example, when everything happened in 2020, every time somebody would question if it was made in a lab, or if it was truly a natural occurrence, the media ripped everybody apart that gave their opinion stating that it was made in a lab. The media attacked them, ridiculed them, all because they weren't falling in line with their agenda. They weren't agreeing to the same thing the media was saying because the media is controlled and manipulated The media knows that they can't fall out of line. They don't want to lose those partnerships with the big companies. They know that this could cost them so much, so they follow the agenda, and they never ever question the story we're told. They just feed it to us and call anyone crazy who tries to go against that story. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you.
Goodbye, you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
I truly appreciate the time you guys give me, and I'll see you guys again next week. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon. The link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.